clear, crisp day, the future home of Philadelphia's FIFA Fan Festival. And in just about 83 days, right, Meg? 84. Look at that. I'm so excited. I want to get there quickly. In this beautiful space, which will be transformed into the epicenter of the World Cup experience right here in our region. This is where the world will come to celebrate right here in Philadelphia. Fans, families, neighbors, and visitors from across the globe will gather here to experience a festival that is uniquely Philly, vibrant, welcoming, and full of energy. We're talking about local food vendors, incredible music, cultural celebrations, and a game day atmosphere that will rival any host city in the world. And here's the headline for today. FIFA Fan Festival is completely free. Yep, that's exactly what I said. The Fan Festival in Philadelphia is free. So, no financial barriers, just world-class soccer right here and open to everyone. That is something that we are incredibly proud of, and it speaks to who we are as a city, accessible, inclusive, and ready to show up for the world. This wouldn't be possible without the incredible work of Philadelphia Soccer, our host committee, who have been leading the charge to bring the FIFA World Cup to life right here in Philly. And of course, the dozens of city agencies, Commissioner Slauson, Council Members Jones and Jeffrey Young, to make sure that we all have been working hand in hand to make sure that Lemon Hill is ready and that it will welcome all. So now I won't give away any surprises because trust me, there's a lot more excitement to come. So today you will hear from an amazing group of leaders who are helping to make this vision a reality. Our very own Meg Kane, who is our host city executive and CEO, whose leadership has been instrumental every step of the way. Our Parks and Recreation Commissioner, Susan Slauson, a true steward of this beautiful space and all of our parkland and recreation centers. Deputy Managing Director Mike Carroll, who has been leading the way on transportation and mobility planning across the city. And executive producer Michael Del Bean, who has intricately combined the vision of FIFA, Philly soccer, and our mayor's vision to create a fan experience you truly don't want to miss. So with that, it is my pleasure to introduce our Philadelphia Soccer host city and executive CEO, Meg Kane.
Thank you, Giselle, and good morning. On behalf of Dan Hilferty, Michelle Singer, and the Board of Directors for Philadelphia Soccer 2026, I share their good wishes and the countdown clock of 84 days until opening match and the grand opening of FIFA Fan Festival on June 11th. Right where we are standing is where history will be made. FIFA World Cup 26 is coming, and this beautiful gem of Fairmount Park will be at the center of it all. When you think about it, Philadelphia is one of only 16 host cities chosen to be part of this incredible tournament. Of every city in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, Philadelphia was selected to help host the world's largest sporting event. And we are rightfully on the stage, and we are ready, and we intend to make the most of every moment. It is so important to take a moment to acknowledge our teams who have been working so diligently to be able to bring this to life. There will be more than 1 million square feet at Lemon Hill, which will be transformed for FIFA Fan Festival. It's the ultimate watch party. As everyone knows, I lovingly refer to this as Soccer Coachella. It's going to be free and open to every single person who wants to be part of this experience. Residents, visitors, families, diehard fans, and the soccer curious. Locals who love to celebrate in their neighborhood, and travelers who have come from across the world to be here. All of them here at Lemon Hill, united by the beautiful game, their love of sports, and at a moment when being united has never been more desired in our world. Now, I'm a lifelong Philadelphian. I'm from Northeast Philadelphia, and I have dreamed of our city having a moment like this. When I was a little girl at St. Martin of Tours, I could never have imagined in my little schoolgirl uniform that I would be up here helping to bring this incredible event together, and I think that our entire team feels that way. We are so grateful to the incredible partners of the city who have joined with us in this vision and shared commitment. Of course, Mayor Sherelle L. Parker, Council President Kenyatta Johnson, Council Members Jones and Young, our phenomenal city representative and the Managing Director of the Office of Special Events, Giselle Jones, as well as her team, including Bob Allen and Natalie Ferengeli, who are tireless in their work. Parks and Rec Commissioner Susan Slauson and her dedicated team who keep this public space to be world class. And it is such an important moment for Lemon Hill and the Fairmount Park system to have this platform for the world to see how green and clean and beautiful Philadelphia truly is. And there are so many others who have worked tirelessly. I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to also thank our Chief Operating Officer, Lauren Lambrugo, Chief External Affairs Officer, Melissa Piccoli, and of course our Executive Producer, Michael Delbane. Their work over this period of time, the last almost 3 years of putting this together, is coming to life, coming to fruition, and we couldn't be more grateful. This is what a public-private partnership looks like at its absolute finest. So we're going to be hosting the best fan festival on this continent. Absolutely, hands down. This is Philadelphia. We don't do anything small. We don't do anything quiet. And we're certainly going to do it in a way that's going to make Philadelphia shine. The World Cup isn't just an event that is going to come here for 39 days. It is going to be a moment that outlasts the tournament itself. It will outlast the tourists, the trophies, and the headlines. Because thanks to our partners and so many generous supporters of Philadelphia Soccer 2026, especially the William Penn Foundation, when the final whistle blows on July 19th, this park will move into phase 2 of its revitalization, upgraded infrastructure and park enhancements designed to serve this community for generations to come. The last thank you before I introduce our next speaker is to the community surrounding Lemon Hill. The neighbors have been wonderful partners in this, and we know that this is an enormous endeavor. We thank you for allowing us the use of this beautiful space and this beautiful park. And we promise that we will leave it better when we leave it in July and August than it is at this moment. Although I know there's some really great projects that are underneath that are going to make this an even better space for the communities that surround Lemon Hill. So thank you to those neighbors. Thank you to the residents of Philadelphia who are so graciously being part of our host committee to welcome the world here at Lemon Hill. And now it is my pleasure to introduce a champion for the vision and of this park and an essential partner to this work, Commissioner Susan Slauson of Philadelphia Parks and Recreation.
Thank you, Meg, and good morning. I actually have a future FIFA star right up here with me this morning, who works for Philadelphia Parks and Recreation. Joelle Love, professional soccer player, just came back from Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. Could you give it up for Joelle? Yes, we just want to make sure that you know, right here, Parks and Recreation, working for the city of Philadelphia. FIFA, look out. Thank you so much, and I am grateful to be here. And for those of you who may not know Lemon Hill, I want to invite you to just look around. The Lemon Hill Mansion was built by wealthy merchant Henry Pratt in 1800 as the centerpiece of his garden estate. This is more than a park. This is where Philadelphia's story as a city of public spaces truly began. In the mid-1800s, this land along the Schuylkill was the first parcel purchased by the city. As it began to imagine what it could be and what we see now here at Fairmount Park, the largest landscape urban park in the United States. Do you realize that? And this is going to happen here. You don't have to go anywhere outside of the city for FIFA. It's going to be right here in the city of Philadelphia. It has always been a place of gathering of beauty and of civic pride. FIFA Fan Festival, it's a tad windy out. And the legacy of Lemon Hill is a product of meaningful collaboration between Philadelphia Soccer 2026 and the City of Philadelphia, our park system and transportation partners, the public sector, and the private sector. This did not happen in isolation. It happened because people across the city came to the table with a shared commitment to get this thing right. Philadelphia Parks and Recreation has been proud to be a partner in this effort from the beginning. Preparing Lemon Hill for this moment, I could hear Mayor Parker's voice, think big. You all know our mayor thinks big, and this is big. New sidewalks, ADA accessible pathways, and critical infrastructure upgrades that will serve this community long after the World Cup is over. And that is the very point I want to make. What we are building here is not temporary. When our guests leave and return to their various homes on the heels of FanFest, the construction will start. An upgraded playground that integrates into the topography, refurbished basketball court, the historic overlook has already been completed, upgraded lighting and cameras for safety have been installed, the picnic pavilion improved, which means expanded picnic opportunities. We also will upgrade the historical steps and paths that lead to Lemon Hill. And as we welcome the visitors from around the world, we're also creating hospitality hubs along the parkway, welcoming service-oriented points. We want to make sure people have somewhere to go as they're along the parkway. So these hospitality hubs we're pretty excited about. So the FIFA Fan Festival will leave a lasting imprint on Lemon Hill and on the surrounding community. Philadelphia Soccer 2026 is committing millions of financial support for post-tournament improvements, and the city is investing in enhancements that will make this park more welcoming, more accessible, more vibrant for generations of Philadelphians to come. This is a legacy investment, and it reflects exactly the kind of impact a once-in-a-generation should have. None of this could be completed without our partners. Streets Commissioner Del Rossi, Water Commissioner Ben Jewell, and last but not least, the Office of Special Events. My friend, my leader, my partner, Giselle Jones and her team, Bob T., Natalie, thank you for supporting Frank Faby, for supporting Doug and Karen, for making sure what we need to invite guests that we have it here and we're ready for 2026. This summer, the world is coming to Philadelphia, and when they arrive at Lemon Hill, they're going to find something special, not just a festival site, but a reflection of who we are as a city, welcoming, spirited, proud, and deeply rooted. Thank you, and now I'm thrilled to introduce someone who has been at the center of bringing this vision to life, the executive producer of the FIFA Fan Festival, Michael Delbane.
Good morning. Thank you so much to everyone for coming out today to learn more about the vision that we have for this incredible park and this incredible space. As executive producer, I'm humbled by the opportunity to activate this incredible public space in a new way. So I'm going to start out with some statistics for you all. You heard 1 million square feet of activated space. We're going to welcome 15,000 people per day. We are going to activate for 39 straight days. FIFA Fan Festival will open on the first day of the World Cup experience on June 11th and will run consistently for 39 days, even the rest days, even the days when there are no soccer matches. We still contemplate an environment out here where folks can come and have an incredible experience with food and music and entertainment. So for 39 consecutive days, we will be out here. The entire experience will start down behind you at the intersection of Poplar Drive, Sedgley, and Lemon Hill Drive, where a main gate will welcome visitors from all over the world who will come here and begin their experience as they enter the Fan Festival. At the back end of the park, in front of the statue behind me, is really the epicenter of the entire experience. That's the main stage. That's where the performances will happen. That's where a massive screen will be hung where folks can watch the matches. There will be screens around the entire environment so that no matter where you are, no matter where you set your chair down or your picnic blanket down, you'll have a great way to watch the matches. And the matches that will be shown will be shown on multiple different screens. So there's a vantage point from no matter where you are. As it was mentioned, we have decided to deliver our entire food and beverage experience through a network of local food trucks. Our tagline for FIFA Fan Festival is welcoming the world with a Philly flavor. And we're going to do that both literally and figuratively by welcoming over 75 different food trucks, all local, all hyper-local, hyper-diverse, hyper-special flavors of Philadelphia to come together and really give people a sense of what Philadelphia is all about. Behind me, in the area immediately behind this stage, will be our soccer activation. A massive soccer activation because soccer, the game, is at the heart of everything that we do, where folks of all abilities can come out and participate in games, agility drills, kicking drills, passing drills, pitch matches, right behind me in the center of it all. And then, of course, because this would not be, as Meg alluded to, the experience that it is without local flavor. In addition to the food trucks, we're also going to be erecting a vendor village where local businesses can come together and have the opportunity to vend and share their goods and their services with the folks that are coming to Fan Festival. So it's truly going to be a spectacular experience that welcomes an international and global audience, but with a local flavor. At the center of this all is Philadelphia. And folks who come here, whether they come here for 1 day or 39 days, will walk away getting a true experience of Philadelphia, a true flavor of Philadelphia. It's a place to come together, to build community, to watch matches, to eat, to drink, to paint your face, to cheer, to jump up and down. But most of all, it's an opportunity to come together and be together around the sport of soccer, which is so important to all of us and what this World Cup experience is all about. So it truly is going to be something special. It's going to be one of the largest fan festivals anywhere to be found in North America, and it's going to be very, very unique, and it's going to be a true expression of Philadelphia, and we are so excited to welcome the world. So thank you for the opportunity, again, to bring Lemon Hill to life in a new way. It really is something spectacular, and we look forward to welcoming the world this summer. Now, please join me in welcoming to the podium the Deputy Managing Director of Philadelphia Office of Transportation and Infrastructure, Mike Carroll.
Thank you, Michael, and thanks everyone for being here. Yeah, it's a crisp day. That sums it up. A little wind, a little cold. It's not going to be like that in June, though. I promise you guys that. So when you think about hosting the FIFA World Cup and Fan Festival right here on Lemon Hill, you got to think about how people get here, how they get oriented to being here, all the different modes of transportation that they're going to need to take, how they deal with entering the site and leaving the site. I know Commissioner Slauson talked about a lot of the great improvements that are going to take place on Lemon Hill, but you can also see there's a lot going on right around Lemon Hill, and even stuff that you can't quite see yet. We're really proud of the fresh paving that's going on the streets. You can see the backhoes and the equipment out there making sidewalk improvements, ADA improvements, improving the ramps so that people getting to Lemon Hill have a great experience so they can have a great experience when they're here. We're expecting thousands of visitors here. Michael told you we're expecting about 15,000 a day. I think we can peak at about 20,000. Depending on what's going on, how exciting the matches are for people to enjoy. And so getting that many people here over 39 days is a real challenge, and we need to do that in a way that's safe, that's comfortable for people, and it's efficient for not just the people traveling here, but the community nearby and for the rest of the folks enjoying Philadelphia this summer. And I have to tell you, the level of collaboration you've heard is real. All the agencies involved have been working together for years to make this happen. And my team at the Office of Transportation is proud to be a part of that work, along with the Philadelphia Streets Department, SEPTA. We've worked with the Visitor Center and Philly Flash. We're so glad for our partnerships with everybody who's focused on the transportation work, the mobility work, including PennDOT, and lots of others involved from the very beginning. Of course, we're working hand in hand with Philly Soccer in the city, the rest of the departments in the city, to develop a plan that puts both the residents of the neighborhood and the visitors first to make sure that this is a good experience for everyone. Lemon Hill, by design, is a pedestrian-centered experience, and that's exactly what we want. Fans are encouraged to use different modes of transportation to get here. We want people to walk up and down the parkway. We want folks to bike here. We want them to take transit. And we've been making sure through the work we're doing that every one of those options is a safe and accessible option, and it's convenient and enjoyable, and it's easy to take so people don't get lost in other parts of the city. They know where they're going, and when they get there, they're going to have fun. SEPTA is adding more capacity to existing routes to serve the Fairmount Park area so fans can get here with more frequency and more reliability from all across the city and all across the region. This summer, the Philly Flash is adding a brand new stop. We're going to call it Stop 9 at Fairmount in Pennsylvania, which will create a seamless connection from the rest of their service throughout Old City, along Market Street, up and down the Parkway, and on Boathouse Row. That's a direct result of partnership in terms of both fundraising and planning the service out with the Visitor Center between the city and all of our partners, and to make sure that visitors understand that they can use Philly Flash to get here to Lemon Hill. We've invested in other infrastructure upgrades to prepare the surrounding streets and to create access points for transportation, whether it's by bus, bike, or foot to get here, and make sure that that kind of transportation is also accessible in the long run. So after FanFest is over, these improvements will last and serve neighbors in the area for years to come. I want to make sure everybody understands that it's not any one agency that made this happen. No one organization is doing it alone. And this is what makes the Park Administration stand out in its approach to intergovernmental collaboration. We all work together, whether it's Parks and Recreation, Streets, Otis, our partners with SEPTA, Philly Flash, Philadelphia Soccer, PennDOT, the list goes on and on, Office of Special Events. Everyone involved is invested in the idea of collaboration, and that's how we got this done, and that's how we're going to pull off the summer of 2026 here in Philadelphia. And during that summer, Lemon Hill is going to be an incredible destination. People will enjoy coming and going from this site, and when they get here, they'll see that we are ready in Philadelphia. We're going to throw the best party the city's ever seen and the best party for FanFest across the country. Thank you.
Thank you all. Well, you heard it here first. Before we close, I do want to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible team. You've heard each of us say about the collaborative work in all the departments that it takes to do this. We have been in lockstep for a number of years, and we are very excited. We are very confident, and we are very, very tuned in to everyone's needs from soup to nuts. And it's just going to be one of those moments that Philadelphia won't forget and the world actually won't forget. Our partners, it's such a long list, and I don't want to forget anyone, but you've heard us all speak about the many departments. So I am proud to stand alongside all of those professionals, and they work at a caliber that no one has seen to date. So hosting the World Cup is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. It is our chance to show the world our history and our hospitality. And we want visitors, when they leave Philadelphia, to say, hey, it was seamless, it was safe, and it was unforgettable. That is the experience that will be the direct result of all the hard work that you've heard from people today. So let me leave you with this. Philadelphia is ready. We are ready to host, ready to welcome, and ready to show the world how we do things here in Philadelphia. As Mike Carroll said, the Parker way. And that is one Philly, a united city. Thank you all.